All right, guys, we're going to get into our head inside single leg defense when we sprawl our legs back. So he's just going to shoot a head inside single leg right here. I'm going to stuff his head and sprawl. We're not really going to be covering much baseline defense from here. So we're going to get right into the funk rolls and the scrambling right away. So what I typically do from here is I always try to keep my wrist locking his hip. What Ethan's going to try to do is he's going to try to get up on his toes, and he's going to start circling and try to run the angle on me so that he can get his elbow on the mat, lift my leg up on a shelf here, and finish. Right? So we got to have something that blocks him from being able to do that. So I'm going to use just the crease of my wrist right into his hip, and then I have my my back leg up, kind of driving into him. That way I can stay mobile. If I'm on two knees, it's harder for me to keep rotating with him. So I try to stay on at least one leg. Now, as soon as he starts popping up to both off both knees, I'm going to go for my far side funk roll. So he's on my left leg. I'm going to reach to this far side here. Usually when I do my funk roll, the hand that's on the inside is going to go over top, and the hand that's on the outside is going to go underneath. So as he starts slowly running behind, I'm going to fall to my right hip. I'm going to attack his ankle, and I'm going to try to get my head as close to his foot as possible. So you can see my left hand with my inside hand, it's over top. My right hand is underneath. Now my head is close to his foot as possible. The number one goal from here is to pass his foot from one side of my body to the other side of my body. Here. And as I do, I roll all the way to my belly here. And I hook the shin with my full arm here, right? I hook the shin with my forearm so that I can use my other hand to post on the mat. And now, before he can start grabbing my leg, I'm gonna knee slide up with both my knees here. And now you can see my feet are protected from him being able to re-grab my foot. Now, once we get to this position, I look at the direction that his toes are facing. So his toes are facing in this direction. So I'm always gonna turn that direction, right? If I try to turn this way, he can keep rotating with me here, and I can't really chase him down. But if I turn towards his foot, I just re-grab with my free hand, and then my hand that was overhooking is just gonna go to his hip as I switch my feet here, and I can score. So let's do that again. Sprawls, I'm blocking his hip. As I feel him start to run around, I'm gonna fall to my side, and I'm gonna try to get my head as close to his leg as possible. Inside hand is over top on his calf, bottom hand is underneath. Number one goal is get this foot to the other side of my body. If I don't get this foot to the other side of my body, then I'm gonna get taken down here, end up in danger. So I pull it to my other shoulder here. And as I do, I don't just stay on my back here, because now I can start keeping my legs elevated, holding me on my back. So as I roll, boom, I get all the way to my belly here. Now I post my hand on the mat, overhook this, and as I'm up on my hip or my knees, I start knee sliding up with both my knees. Here, I re-grab, I look at the direction of his feet, I re-grab, and now I'm gonna get up off my butt and windshield wiper my feet so that I can score here. One key detail for all of these funk rolls are you gotta make sure that your partner is doing the right thing. You notice my partner's doing a great job. Whenever I go to roll, boom, he's opening this knee up towards me, because this is what's gonna happen in a live match. If this knee stays down and I try to roll, it starts taking his knee in a dangerous position, which number one is dangerous for this guy, and it's not effective for this guy. Because say he even rolls with me, so I start rolling, he's rolling his whole body with me, boom, I'm just gonna come up and finish. So the higher level opponents, they're all gonna do the same thing. They're gonna open that knee up towards you, and then they're gonna kind of slide with you. So if you're drilling this at home, make sure that you're being a great partner and paying attention as well. So I'll show it one more time. Boom, here, start circling behind. And that's what it looks like a little bit faster.
These are only some clips of a much larger instructional on my Winn-Dixie and Scrambling. To check out the full instructional, head to Athletes Ocean. You can click the link below.